Yo,
What's good?
how y'all doing? How y'all doing today?
Yo, it's another beautiful one, y'all. And this is Y'all Talking R&B episode 12.
1, 2.
Man, we moving on up in the ranks, y'all.
We are moving on up. It's your boy CL Cool.
It's your boy Tez.
Man, we are here, like he said, on Y'all Talking R&B episode 12 on the Yellow Rocket Boys Network, music and entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? So come check us out. Like, comment, subscribe. The last episode, y'all showed us so much love. With the views, with the engagement, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Episode 11, probably other than episode 2 that we did, has been the most engagement watched. Y'all talking R&B, so we appreciate it. We really do. That was a heck of an episode last week, and we only hope to top it this week.
Yeah, we'll keep going up.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the Tank and Tyrese versus battle.
Turtleneck.
Man, look. First of all, I thought it was supposed to be only ladies in the crowd. I saw some dudes in there, but it's all good. From what they told me, from what they said, it's gonna be 170 ladies. Maybe they put 170 ladies in there, and they're like, all right, look for like 30 dudes.
I mean, I'm telling you, they brought their boyfriends or their husbands with them.
Probably did, man. It's all good. But I just thought it was supposed to be all ladies. I thought that's the vibe they were giving, but you know, it is what it is. But
if I was performing, I didn't want to look down and see no hard ankles.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Nothing but soft ankles.
That's what I'm saying. So, but they did have it in LA. It was, to me, I thought it was dope. I thought at first the crowd had to get into it a bit, and I still think the age limit. I was talking with a girl about it today, and she felt like the crowd, because she loves Tank and Tyrese, she just felt like the crowd. She thought there was probably a little younger crowd, because the songs, especially that Tank was singing and some of the songs that Tyrese was singing, seemed like they didn't know it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it seems like it's one of those. Well, hey, come to this venue in LA. Apple gonna be here, and it's probably like half young girls, half girls their age. So it just, the vibe was a little bit off. They got into it later on, and it was into it because, you know, it was good R&B, but I just felt like maybe it could have been better. I'm talking about with the crowd.
It could have been better with somebody who knew the whole catalog.
Yeah, because like you've seen verses where like fans are just hyped from the first song all the way to the 20th,
and singing every word, rapping every word.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Like not even just rap. Even when Bean Man did when they did his, and you know what I'm saying. And there's another R&B one that was pretty dope. I'm trying to remember it, but I remember that one. You know, but going into these verses, I'm starting to see a formula though. If you look, you have in a lot of these, you have what you call the underdog, and then you have the favorite, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go into this thinking, okay, Tyrese is the favorite. Everybody went into it thinking Tyrese was the favorite. From what I even looked at bet and stuff. Tyrese was the favorite to win this versus battle because of the hits that he had, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool. But I'm starting to see a pattern with these versus battles. The favorites are always the one that play it cool, like, hey, it's me, I got the hits. And the underdog knows they're the underdog, so they come with the most personality. Like, I'm gonna get the crowd on my side. I don't have the hits that they got, so I'm gonna get the crowd on my side, and that's how I'm gonna win. Like you saw with D-Block versus Dipset, you saw it with Omarion versus Omarion versus. Was there Omarion versus? No, yeah, there was Omarion versus Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw with that where Mario has the hits, but Mario had the personality and the swag, and he got the crowd on his side. And you kind of saw it here with Tank. I thought Tank did a good job handling himself in this battle, because Tyrese did try to big boy him a lot.
This is Tyrese's personality, though.
Yeah,
Tyrese. Now let me just say this though, vocally, and this is just being an R&B fan, pure vocalist. I've been a fan of Tyrese since day one.
Yeah.
I'm like Tank can sing his butt off too.
Yeah.
But I've been a fan of Tyrese since that doggone Coca-Cola commercial back in the day.
Yeah.
So it's like ever since then, remember he guest starred on Sister.
Yep.
I remember like you start seeing Tyrese on shows and everywhere, then eventually, you know, boom, you know, sweet lady.
Yeah.
So, you know, hey, vocally live, I'm gonna say Tyrese won that battle vocally live.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I know you told me that Tyrese, you know, and even Tyrese before the battle went in, like, yo, you know, I'm on a little like Luther and all them, and Tank is more over, you know, over there. And I was just like, man, he's being very cocky going into this verse, because Tyrese was like, yo, I didn't really want to do it, you know. And then, you know, they kept asking me, so I said, yeah. And he's like, Tank is very excited for it, but, you know, I could do without it. So I'm like, he's very cocky, but just hearing him sing, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I knew he could sing. Like, I know he could sing.
Yeah.
But he's surprised me a bit with the vocals. So I was very stunned by that. But I was also stunned that he started with the Chingy verse first. The first song, he started with the Chingy verse, which I was very surprised by.
Yeah, to get the crowd rocking first.
Yeah, but the Chingy verse? Like, even Tank was like, oh, he started off with that.
I mean, hey, that's one you don't see coming.
Yeah.
Because you got to say the big ones for last.
Yeah.
Like, you throw him a curveball, start off crazy. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's also one that's, like, universally known. Yeah. So, now everybody was singing that back in the day.
Yeah. And you were right, too. You know, when we was, like, predicting this, and you said you didn't know, like, if Tank had enough to compete.
Yeah.
Tank even said, yo, I had a lot of people coming in. Like, he supposed to have Pleasure P coming in to, like, sing on the song with him.
Oh, I bet.
But he said he said a couple of them was on the Boards for Life tour, so they couldn't come. But, yeah, so he was singing, like, Pleasure P song. So it was like, you were right in that aspect of, yo, you like, he's gonna sing the songs that he helped wrote. Because like I said, the Pleasure P song, he helped write that. So he's gonna sing a lot of that, but he didn't have enough of his own to stand up on.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. And I don't really hold that against nobody, because I get the versus battle is about song for song. But I think if we're gonna do a versus battle, just off rip, like if we're gonna do a behind the scenes writer battle, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if we're doing a versus battle where everybody has to perform their songs, I think you should have artists that have at least a strong enough catalog to put their songs versus their opponent's songs.
Yeah,
and them not have to sing songs that they've written for other people. Because then it started getting a little, because again, it ain't your song and you got to perform it live. So it's like,
I mean, and Tank even said, he was like, I'm gonna sing this Pleasure P song because I know y'all know this song.
Yeah. So
like letting people know, like, I know y'all know this song and I helped write it, so I'm gonna sing this song. So I know y'all know this song, other than maybe a song off my own catalog that you might not know. So I'm gonna give y'all this song. And the fans sung along with it, so he did a good job in that aspect. But
yeah,
but you were right about that, and you was also right. Yeah, you were right, man. I give it to you. You're right.
Tank, man. I was like, his pen is deep, man. That pen go deep, but it's just, you know, it's hard when you just don't have enough of your own to do it. And I mean, I went to a Babyface concert, and everybody know Babyface is a legend in R&B, and he's written for a lot of people. But it was at one point in the concert where he stopped performing his songs, and he started performing like a stream of songs that he'd written for other people.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's cool. We even come and see you do that stuff. We can't even see you do.
But a lot of people do that though.
Yeah, a lot of people do it.
But like not as much as he did. But a lot of like you'll tell somebody like, I'm gonna sing this song for you, this one song, because you know I was on the song or I helped write it, and they'll sing it, and then they get back to their catalog.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's cool, you know, to each his own.
Yeah.
It just ain't my cup of tea when it comes to like a live performance. Like I'd rather you do, like if you had a feature verse on it, cool. But I'd rather you see, because we're gonna give you the credit what credit due. I know you wrote the song.
Yeah. Did you like the Turn That song though, Tank?
I did.
That was funny.
That was funny. And you know what's funny? I was reading people talk about it or whatever, and I reading comments and stuff. And folks was like, no matter what, we will find a way to joke on each other.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, if you got a sense of humor or personality, we're gonna find a way to joke on each other. And it was fun. And Tyrese fell into it because he was singing it too. Turtleneck.
Yeah, they was joking on each other. But it was dope because and the thing with verses now is, and I fear that they're doing this, they're going away from the competition aspect of it and they're going to more of a concert aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want that because I like competition. Maybe in R&B it might be like that, but
Yeah,
like
that's-
rap, I don't think it's gonna be
it
like
was
that. I think
probably
they're gonna compete in rap.
Well, rap is more competitive.
Yeah.
Like R&B is competitive, don't get me wrong, because folks, if you look back in the day, folks was about ready to kill each other over songs, stolen and all kind of stuff. But like, I think with something like this, it's more of a brotherhood, and it really helped that those two were
Cool.
they cool and they in a group together. So it's like, and TGT is rumored to be coming back out.
Yeah.
So
They already got a concert planned too.
So
Like
you
one
know.
concert where it's supposed to be. Did you not? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't see that?
Yeah.
Where it's supposed to have like Tony Braxton, I think.
Mhm.
There, yeah.
So it'll be like me and CL, you know what I'm saying, doing a versus battle on videos online or something.
Yeah.
And then it's like, y'all expect this to be beefing. It's like, bro, we on the same team. Wing, which that'll be a weird YouTube versus. But y'all know what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Like it's either the concert aspect for the fans, it works.
It works. But for people at home who wants to see a versus,
like
it's like, oh yeah.
Like we trying to go, you know, not to quote Soulja Boy, we trying to go verse for verse, bar for bar.
Yeah.
Like we trying to, you know,
like I said, like the Omarion and the Marion and Mario one. I mean, come on, man.
Like we trying to outperform. We trying to we trying to let you know my song's bigger than that song. What you got? You coming with another one? Cool. Like that's one thing I remember the early days of verses when they had when people was just at home playing tracks or whatnot. And like people would be in the chat voting. Oh, that song that was trash compared to this one now.
Especially when it first started.
Yeah.
But
quarantine days.
Yeah. But I would have to agree Tyrese did win the verse. Like when he performed lately, that was nice.
Boy, he remixed that song.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's people trying to get that track.
But it was nice. It was nice. I was like, ooh, yeah.
Performance wise, you can't beat the boy.
Yeah.
Tank, like I said,
Tank tried with the roses and like, because when you're the underdog, you have to appeal to the people. And I think a lot of the people that are in versus battles, I think their boys are probably telling like, hey man, you underdog, so you know you're gonna have to come with personality.
Do it.
And like I said, and it worked for like D Block. So when you looked at that Dipset versus D Block, like, come on, man, D Block didn't have the hits that Dipset did, but they had the personality, the charisma, and it won them over.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it is what it is. Tank tried; he had the personality, and I thought he did good for, you know, for the circumstances. But at the end of the day, Tyrese won. So congratulations to Mr. Gibson for winning.
Congratulations, man.
I still think you should have won. The next one they need to do, like this should have been like Tyrese versus Omarion, something like that.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Something like that. You
I
know,
ain't gonna lie, vocally he gonna kill Omarion.
I know, but let's talk hit for hit too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's what I'm saying. So, but hit for hit, Omarion can stand up.
He can stand up.
Yeah, so that's what I want to see. Like verses like that where, okay, ooh, I remember that hit. Ooh, I remember that hit. So that's what I want to see next time on the verses. But that was dope, and go look for their concert. They're gonna have a concert. All right, man. What's up with this Lion King lawsuit, man?
Man, first of all, I gotta ask, how many times have you sang that intro wrong?
Lots.
Like, everybody know the beginning of Lion King. We've been singing it for years. You know, I didn't say it. Pennsylvania. I didn't heard. I mean, cause it sound like, you know, whatever it sound like, and you know the wrong lip readings and all that. You just hear what you hear.
Yeah.
All right. So the gentleman who wrote that song has actually been offended as of recent by a comedian that's gone viral. I'm sure if you haven't been under a rock, you've seen this video. All right. Now, the comedian's name, and let me get that right. Janiah, what is his name? Jonasy. I would say Jonasy. All right, now he's going against Mr. Lebo M. All right, now Lebo M, or I say Lebo Hang Morak. Excuse me if I'm butchering these names. Now he's the Grammy winning South African composer that did the song. He did the opening vocals and everything. All right, now the comedian in question made a viral joke on the Circle of Life song. All right, now they were asking him, it was Godfrey's podcast. You know, they were asking him, you know, what's the song saying? He says that basically the song's not saying anything deep. It's just saying, oh, look, it's a lion. Oh, my God. And that's what the guy's yelling. It's a lion. Oh, my God. And everybody ran with it.
Yeah.
Because, again, we're in a day and age where people just take what's fed to them and they gonna run with it. Yep. No research, no nothing. Yep. All right, so apparently this was not what was said in it. All right? It actually means, all hail the king. We will bow in the presence of the king. That's what it means. He's calling it, he said it's an actual chant. It's a native African chant. And it's like a royal praise, like poem or whatnot. So he took it personal. He's taking it so personal that he's issuing a lawsuit of $27 million. $27 million. Now, don't get me wrong. I would hate for somebody to misinterpret something that I wrote and change the whole meaning of a song or whatnot. And, you know, I would hate for people to run with it too. But how about you just come out with a video and correct the wrong and have the comedian come out and correct his wrong? Say, hey, this was just a joke. Let me write this wrong. This was a joke. This ain't real.
Yeah.
We don't have to sue.
But everybody money hungry.
Money hungry, like
everybody
what?
Money hungry.
We don't have to sue. Like, I get you got offended. That's fine. But,
well, I would have went on like, yo, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. This is what it means, you know. And I would have just went with that.
Yeah, like $27 million is very excessive. A fine maybe or something just to prove a point. Like, hey, leave me alone. Don't touch me. Whatever. That's cool. Whatever. But $27 million, y'all. That movie made so much money. This gentleman is paid. I don't know what his pockets are now. I'm not counting his money. But I know from this project right here, he ain't hurting for nothing.
What's the dude's name that used to be on Smart Guy?
Marcus Weaver.
Jason Weaver.
Jason Weaver
said, man, every month he opened up his Lion King check, royalty check, and he has the biggest smile on his face. Now.
And the Lion King came out
2026. This 2026. Well, I think he said that last year.
Yeah.
But, I mean, come on.
Royalties. And this is why they say it pays to have your paperwork right.
You remember that? You remember that story he told?
Yeah.
His didn't he want him to sign this, you know, for one lump sum? His
and
mom
he said
was
no. Mama did good business.
Yeah.
Because
royalties.
Royalties go a long way, y'all. And let this be a lesson to y'all too about doing good business.
I wonder, he probably didn't do the royalties. The dude?
What, the composer?
Yeah.
Well, if you go in as a writer.
Well, no, yeah, you're right. If you go in as a writer,
you gonna get paid. So unless he signed his rights away for the song, he still gets paid off the song.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think they use it in the new movie too, the remake.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a very popular song that's performed in musicals. It's performed everywhere.
Yeah.
So, you know, and for all y'all who know how coding works on songs, when songs are played in certain places, that counts as a play. That counts as a stream.
Oh, trust me.
All that comes back. So I would say he probably not hurting for anything. This is more just to prove a point for folks not to make fun of his art, which people been making fun of that song for years because nobody knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, some people that probably did that were of African descent and knew of the language and all that good stuff. So we're going to put that aside. But for people over here who just heard the song, we just heard it and repeated it and we rocked with it. But we knew it was something majestic.
Yeah.
it got your attention.
We knew that.
Second the movie came on.
Yeah, we knew that.
It was majestic.
Exactly.
So, you know, with all due respect, you know, I understand making a point, and sometimes you got to give people whooping when they need one. But $27 million lawsuit, that's a little much, man. But I would at least make him come out with an apology video. Right is wrong. You come out expressing what it really is, and we call it a day.
Yeah, chill out. Come on.
Yes, that's a lot, bro.
Come on.
That's a lot.
Come on. But speaking of coming on, man, Man, Ray J. So I will agree on Ray J on this, right? So on the podcast, it is what it is, which is the podcast by the rappers Cameron and Mace.
Mhm.
They brought on Shine, who used to be in Bad Boy with Mace. Right, they was in the same label around with Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Shine when Diddy had that shooting case in the club? Shine was the one who took the fall for that and went to jail. So I think he recently came back like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So he's been making his rounds, and I think he just got his visa back to come to the U.S. Because when he got out of jail, the U.S. shipped him out because his visa expired. So he got a new visa, so he's coming around making rounds. And he's like, I think he's about to have a podcast too.
Oh,
everybody about to have a podcast. But so Sean was on It Is What It Is, and they were just talking about Bad Boy stuff and just what he's been doing. And towards the end, Cameron, being petty, asked Sean about him being with Brandy while Brandy was already in a high-profile relationship with Mace at the time. And so both Mace and Sean are just, laughing, just giggling, and just talking about how they just, they both smashed Brandy at the same time. They didn't know what was what. And they even said like that she was dating Kobe too at the time. So they just painting her just like just the neighborhood, what.
Neighborhood bust down.
Yeah, which if you have a sister, you probably want to defend her.
Yeah, you ain't finna just let people just dog her name. And I think that time when she's still going through the situation with Wanye.
I think so.
From Boys to Men.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in a short period of time, y'all.
Cause I think when there was like Mace was after that, right?
Yeah, Mace was after Wanye.
So yeah, so it was like you dealing with that, then you dating Mace, and then she's dating Shine or messing with Shine on the side. And they both didn't know, and like Shine coming out like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, me and her did, blah blah blah. So Ray J, which is Brandy's little brother, had a problem with that, and here's what he said.
Stooges, nigga. And y'all looking real attractive. So when I see y'all niggas, y'all better not have that skirt on, nigga. Y'all better pull y'all panties up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I see y'all. I know where y'all at. Y'all be slipping too in Vegas, walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Nigga get some money, have to do 5,000 shows. Hoe ass niggas. Give you a venereal, nigga. Blood on everything, bro. I give these niggas a venereal disease that they ain't never had before. I tattoo the fuck out these niggas, blood. Bend y'all niggas over, bro. Hit y'all from the back like this, nigga.
He's thrusting.
Punks. We're pussy baby. We're back shots.
All right. Enough of that.
Okay. So while he's in the right to defend his sister, I would have done that a little differently.
And Brandy has came out and said like she doesn't support Ray J's actions. Like she doesn't agree with that. So Brandy has came out and said that, and she also put like a statement saying like, talking about the Shine stuff, but she did say she disowned, like she's not down with what Ray J talking about.
Nah.
Like, she just want to be left alone. Like, just leave her alone.
Pretty much. And the only thing about being a high profile individual, everybody you date is in the spotlight. So for what's normal, because y'all remember back in school, folk would date somebody one week, break up, be with somebody else the next week, and so on and so on. So it ain't that big a deal when it's on, small scale. When you are an artist, celebrity, whatever, everything's in the spotlight. So if you date somebody over here, then next week you seen with somebody else, they gonna label you a bust down.
Yeah, I will agree with the one thing Ray J said. Like, not that, but before he ranted, he was just saying like, y'all too old to be doing that on TV. Or I do
agree with that.
Like do that off camera. Like y'all. Yeah, you can have that talk off camera, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, y'all.
But on camera, come on, man.
Bragging on your meat at this point, at this age, bro. It's too old for that, bro.
Not too old for that.
Hey,
just be careful, because Ray J said he out here. And
Sorry,
he said he doing more of this gangster stuff. So just
man.
watch your back out here. That's all I'm saying.
So he gonna fleece Johnson, boy. I like you, and I want you.
You ain't talking about getting a venereal?
We talking about giving you a beating. I ain't never heard no threat. I done heard all kind of threats for talking about somebody's sister. This dude say he finna take you down through the
And give you a venereal.
like, bro. What type of That's a different type of threat, bro. I wouldn't put my drink down at no party.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm scared. I'm good. I'm scared.
Would be.
And then he naming dudes that got these weird names. Come on, take a part. No, I'm good.
Bro, you be in the club. You hear, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Just random one-liner. I had one wish. Oh. Where it? Look, no, buddy. That's a different type of threat. I'd rather dude threaten to whoop me over that. I'd rather he threaten to beat me up by talking about your sister than trying to do that to me. But I mean, so both sides, yeah. That's wild though.
Okay, y'all tripping. And speaking of tripping, man. All right, man. So you got some releases?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a good time to get to the release, my brother.
Oh yeah, bro. We got new music on the way. New music on the airwaves. Y'all know my boy Black got a new album coming out called Love Is the New Gangster.
Yeah.
May 22nd, y'all. That's gonna be some heat. I'm a fan of Black. Black always comes with something nice. When I first saw him, I was like, who's
Cause he dabbles in both.
Yeah.
Like hip hop and R&B.
Yeah. So I like the flow, I like the vibe. And basically on this one, he says basically he's gonna peel back every layer. He's gonna talk about love, identity growth, the battles that shape who we become as a person, as a father, as a man. So it's gonna be a really transparent type album. So y'all look for that. May 22nd from Black. And of course, my boy Neo got another one.
Woo, I know you excited about that.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've actually kind of adapted to his new vibe that he got going on right now, because he kind of switched. Because Neo, of course, has written for country artists before, so now he's kind of riding that country wave a little bit, where he's got the country R&B vibe going on. It's called Up, Out, and Gone. It's straight.
Okay.
It's straight. I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to get to the first one that he put out, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to it. Like, okay, cool. Because I remember I saw a clip of Jadakiss and Joe listen to it on their show, and they was like waiting for it to drop, and they was okay. Oh, okay, I like it. I kind of had the same reaction. It took me a minute. I was like, oh, okay, this song going. So Neo, Up, Out, and Gone. Y'all check that out. See, got my boy Eric Bellinger, new joint coming out called Cry in Front of You.
I ain't gonna lie, I was been a fan of Eric Bellinger.
Yes.
I mean, like, I remember he did that diss song. I first heard of him when he did the diss song Tory, and I know he's been on a couple of hooks too. But he did that diss song Tory Lanez. I thought it was dope. I'm like, man, he sang it.
Yes.
And I was like, man, that was nice.
Yes.
That was pretty nice.
I had the pleasure of seeing him perform live last year, opening for Jagged Edge.
Yeah.
And the boy's bad live too, though.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
Bad boy.
He got a new record deal, right?
Yeah. Yep, got him a new record deal too. As a matter of fact, and that's one of the things I was gonna get to too. He actually signed to Tamla and Tamla and Motown Records.
Yeah.
So y'all know Motown. It actually got rebooted in 2025. So hey,
which is dope.
Yes, and it was relaunched under Capitol Music Group.
Nice.
So y'all know, like, everybody just absorbs everybody. Yeah. But this time with Capitol Music Group, Rodney Darkchild Jerkins, y'all done heard that Darkchild. Y'all done heard that tag forever. Yeah. He's got a lot to do with that now. So he gonna be in good hands. So hey, he in good company. So I'm looking for some good things from Mr. Bellinger. Running down the list, we got Isaiah Haran with The Girl Wants Everything. That's a hot joint as well. We got Victory Boy with Confessions of a Lonely Girl, the album. Now, you know, staying in that vein, there's a lot of Lonely Girl stuff going on right now.
Oh boy.
A lot of lonely girl stuff. Matter of fact, we're gonna separate that. We're gonna come back to that. Genevieve featuring Jordan Ward, The Waiting Room. Got Rum Gold, Is There Anybody Home, the album. That's coming out. B5 is back with ETA.
Okay.
All right. Yuna, Wasteland. Candace featuring Tamar Braxton, If Only, the remix. Got Devin Tracy, Fantasy. Justine Sky with Candy, her EP that's coming out. Jazzy, Soundtrack to Get Her Back, the album. Now that's an interesting listen. Soundtrack to Get It Back. Y'all check that out. Bella, State of Emergency Volume 1. Noah Guy, Memoria in Blue, the album. Got Ray, The Music May Contain Hope, the album. And then Tank and the Bangers featuring Lucky Day, Move.
Gotcha.
So those are your new releases for this week. And up and coming with the Lonely Girl movement. And this is one I wasn't gonna touch on, but we're gonna touch on. There's been a lot of talk about these singles mixers and the singles mixers going into, basically fading out because guys are not responding to the women calling them out, to come mix and mingle. Guys are not really taking it seriously these days.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that?
I haven't seen it.
Yo, you have. Okay, so it's a lot of complaints online, and the men have been talking back, and mainly what they've been saying is, if they don't meet the criteria, they're not gonna come into a room of women that they feel like already gonna reject them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna waste their time. And honestly, to keep it a buck, the ones who have options, probably 9 times out of 10, aren't going to mixers.
Yep.
It's just what it is. And the ones that y'all are begging to come are the ones that y'all probably not gonna take. So they assuming they are them, and I'm gonna stay at home and I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna stay on the dating apps. I'm gonna do what I do over here.
It's like the guys that y'all want to come to the mixers are the ones that, like he said, had options.
Yeah, they don't have to.
And then the ones you kind of look over and don't want are the ones that want to come, and then you're not gonna want them anyway. So they're like, why? I'm good.
Hey, and if you under 6'2", if you don't make a certain amount of money,
Yep.
you don't drive a certain car.
Because if you making $130,000 a year or whatever, or y'all, that criteria that y'all want, 6'5", chisel, make 200,000, they're not going to single mix.
No, they got options
right now. Hell options.
And it sucks that there's a division going on, because I'm seeing a lot of videos. It's only I'm mentioning this. I'm seeing a lot that have come through my algorithm, and it's taken over because I watched a couple, and now it's like boom, 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 boom. And you watch one, another one pops up. You watch one, another one pops up. Another one pops up. I'm like, is it this many people out here complaining about men versus women? And to be honest, the men are just saying we good.
Yeah,
we good.
We straight.
So I mean, I've heard rumors there's people going back to gyms and trying to hook up with people, and there's people that are doing like run clubs and stuff like that and trying to meet people that way. But you can meet a person anywhere, y'all. You can be at the gas station, strike a conversation on accident. Be at the supermarket, strike a conversation on accident. I had a whole conversation with a girl one day on accident, just in the grocery store. She was asking me about where I work because I had a shirt on. Yeah. And then she was telling me about a car or whatever, or telling me about, working out or whatever. It's like, oh, okay. You never know when the conversation can spark. Yeah. But I just think mixers aren't it. Yeah. Maybe the church mixers may be a little different, but the singles mixers that people been trying to throw out, it's not getting a lot of love.
And for good reason.
For good reason. So maybe we should try something else. Maybe we should, I don't know. Ladies, I don't know, but if you want the guys to turn back around, I don't know. I don't know, but they feeling something. They feeling some type of way. Mm-hmm. I can't speak for myself. I got something going on. CL got something going on. But in the meantime, hey, everybody else, whatever you got to do to get somebody's attention, make them feel like you don't want the bear. Because the fellas feel like y'all chose the bear.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right, man. last but not least, the engagement question of the week.
Ooh, engagement question of the week.
And by the way, we've been doing this engagement question of the week for the last 3 weeks. And boy, y'all have been showing up for it.
Mm-hmm.
We've been putting that question on TikToks and YouTube Shorts and Instagram and on our Instagram pages and stuff. So y'all been showing up and showing out, especially this last one with the R&B crush. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate the engagement. Appreciate y'all answering. So take it away.
All right. So this week, engagement question of the week.
Yes.
And nobody take this personal. Should there be an age limit to what you wear on stage as a male and or female performer?
Probably mostly female performer though.
Cause
they're the ones getting the slack.
They get the most slack. Yeah. And you know, people have brought up names like Lil' Kim and Mary J. And folks who, you know, are comfortable with what they do and they show it.
Yeah.
Madonna, you know, she's got it over the years too. It's me personally, I feel like if you're comfortable in the skin you're in, do it, because you're gonna get it whether you're young or whether you're older anyway. Because the older people gonna talk about the young folk, young people gonna talk about the old folk. It go both ways.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get it either way. As long as you comfortable and you confident in what you're doing, you know when you walk through that curtain, it's either gonna be well received or it's gonna get some criticism or both. But as long as you good and you ready for that, it's good. Because some folks get offended and they get mad when people make comments about the stuff they have on. But again, it's a conversation piece. You wear that for a reason.
Yep.
It's a conversation piece. So I don't think it should be an age limit now, because again, people have different tastes.
Yep.
So if you want to see somebody like a Sade or somebody like that, you know when you go to her show, her outfits and stuff are gonna be a little different. Erykah Badu, sometimes her stuff's gonna be a little different, even though she has changed a little bit over the years.
I was just about to look at
I about to say she did.
Her and Jill Scott. Yeah, they've been doing some stuff over the years.
Yeah, they didn't kind of flip it up on us a little bit. But again, you know, if you're comfortable in the skin you in and you want to flaunt it, do you? You know, and hey, people either gonna like it or they not.
Yeah.
But I don't really think there should be an age limit, because I mean, we get body shamed. There are people right now that are joking on some of the guys that what was that, the Boys Tour?
Yeah.
You know, they take their shirts off, whatever. Boys for Life tour, you know. You got your B2Ks, now them that's still taking their shirts off and dancing. Some of them still look the same. Some of them gained a little weight. They still taking their shirt off and they still doing their dance moves and they hitting it, but people body shaming them in the comments. And folks was like, forget his belly. Can you move like that? Can you dance like that and sing and not miss a note?
Exactly.
It's like, you know, y'all gotta understand, Father Time doesn't wait for anybody.
Exactly.
It's gonna get everybody. And at some point, you can't just look at yourself and just give up. You still gotta live. If you're a performer, that's what you're gonna do.
Yep.
If you can still get out there and perform, do what you do. Now, industry standards are very, you know, shallow.
Yep.
But again, if you're comfortable, do what you do, baby. Get out there, do you. That go for the women. And fellas, you do what you do too. Don't let nobody talk about your dad bod. Get out there, put on a show. They came to see you perform. Do you. Do you. I don't care what age you are. I saw Charlie Wilson at 65 years old put on a better show than half the people I've seen perform my whole life. This man was getting it. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Granted, he wasn't trying to show his chest and nothing. It's Charlie, Uncle Charlie. But he was performing. I didn't pay to see Uncle Charlie take his shirt off. I paid to see him perform.
No.
And he did just that. So salute to y'all that's out here and that's comfortable in the skin you in.
Yeah. Much love.
Much love.
Much love. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our show. Like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you. For everybody who supports us, this movement that we're on.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. Whether y'all talking R&B, whether y'all talking rap, whether it's the skits on this channel, we appreciate it. All right. Y'all been showing my boy Ted love on his Feel the Love video. He probably don't even know it for real, but y'all have. But I appreciate it. We appreciate it. CL Cool.
I'm your boy Tez.
And we appreciate y'all watching episode 12 of Y'all Talking R&B, and we're out. Later.
Peace.